Hello, I am Alisaur, but this here is my friend, Pog, the PogChamp Poogie. And today, not we, because Poggy will be staying home for now. And I will be discussing a great, big, fat, stupid, and also showing you me doing that big, fat, stupid. Be a good boy while I'm gone. I have no idea what it's stupid bit. Anyway, yeah, stupid jokes aside, hello. I'm gonna be doing a challenge for today. Now, if you see the title of the video, you kind of already know what that challenge is, but I'll kind of like discuss it in a little bit more detail. As such, the video is kind of divided into two chunks. The first half will be me discussing the challenge and even potentially the validity of it. And the second half will be me conducting that challenge with the criteria that I have personally decided to set. Now, this challenge is supposed to mimic and sort of be an evolution of a pre-existing challenge that the Discord server, Hetty's Discord server, has already been doing, which is Early Tigrex in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. In case you're unaware of the details, basically, there's a quest in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite where Tigrex will harass you and show up. It's called the Sinking Feeling, and your objective is to deliver 3 Purple Tongues. The quest time limit is 20 minutes, right? And it is a 1-star village quest, which means it is available right at the start. Right? Now, obviously, normally you're not supposed to fight Tigrex there, and you're supposed to run like a sissy baby as you deliver Purple Tongues, but obviously the mad lads over in Hetty's Discord, which happens to include me, because I did the challenge myself, decided, screw it, we're gonna kill the Tigrex right then and there. In 20 minutes, while also delivering the Popo Tongues at the start of the game with a fresh save file. Yes, we are insane. Now, granted, some people have done it in various different ways. Hetty personally did it without killing another large monster, although I've seen some people who have killed it with some large monster armor that they have gotten from the guild hall, and even like using palicos to help them out. I personally did that challenge by only using what is available to you in 1-star village quests, right? Just the 1-star village quest, not even the guild hall, and that was a fascinating experience. And yeah, I've decided I want to do kind of like an evolution of that in Monster Hunter, Portable Thirds, which is Early Zinogre in the Forest Murmur quest of the 2-star village section. Right here. Now, it's a lot more different compared to doing Early Sinking Feeling Tigrex for a number of reasons. Firstly, Zinogre doesn't really appear to harass you in the quest the same way Tigrex does. Instead, Zinogre appears after the quest is essentially done. Like, after you hunt down Buldrone, you get a big fat warning on the screen telling you that there's a mysterious monster nearby and the guild wants you to investigate. And then you kind of see the cutscene where Zinogre just kind of pops in and he's like, "Hello, I am the Devil Joe Basil Geese, Wajangy Wangy Invader for today." And then you kind of have the option to either fight it head on or say, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." Right? And obviously, for the sake of the challenge, I'm going to be killing it. So that's kind of like the first way it's different. The second way it's different is the fact that, in my personal opinion, it's going to be far easier. Firstly, the quest timer is 50 minutes as opposed to the 20 minutes in the Sinking Feeling Tigrex, which greatly expands the amount of time that you actually have to do the quest, right? Because in the other one, you're kind of on a ticking time bomb. Here, you kind of don't have the ticking time bomb. Second, you have far greater tools at your disposal. Like, if you're gonna do this with the armor, I mean, you have Arzuros and you have Great Jaggy to work with if you're gonna go by, like, village quests, and if we include the frickin' guild hall. right? Then that also happens to include other things like Great Roggy or Kurapeko or even Baroth, right? And if you happen to have the DLC, that greatly even expands your options even further, right? Because like you could probably like farm like Giganox for a little bit and then like come in with full Giganox armor and Thunder Res and everything, which, you know, definitely kind of cheeses the challenge a little bit. And outside of that, like, you know, I'm not gonna say that Zinogre is no pushover, but it's definitely a lot more palatable to deal with than Monster Hunter Freedom Unite Tigrex. Now, I personally love Tigrex in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. I still enjoy fighting it in a weird kind of like Stockholm Syndrome kind of way. But even I kind of have to admit that Tigrex is kind of bull in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, and no, I don't mean bullheaded in the way that it charges at you. I mean like it's bullshit. It's bullcrap, right? It's kind of like unfair towards the hunter. And like, yeah, Zinogre by comparison is kind of a lot more fairer because, you know, this Monster Hunter Portable Third. Weapons have greatly expanded movesets that give you far more options to work with. The movement is a little bit better compared to that game. Monsters also don't have as big of hitboxes compared to that in Freedom Unite. So, yeah, it definitely kind of makes the challenge a lot more easy. Now, this isn't the only early Zinogre that you can kind of fight. There is also an event quest where you can fight Zinogre, and this could technically be done at the start of the game, but, I don't think it's a good idea that we do that for the challenge, because, there's a big fat elephant in the room. More so specifically, there's 2 of them. I mean, if you want to walk up to this quest in Yakumo armor with an old Yakumo hatchet and a couple of dung bombs, then be my guest. But I personally kind of don't want to do that. This quest is already difficult while you're prepared for it because you're dealing with 2 Zinogres at the same time. And no, dung bombs don't necessarily make this quest easier because dung bombs also have a chance to not work, which means that you might find yourself in positions where you have to fight both of them at the same time. Unless you have Feline Dung Master, in which case that's another story. But even with Feline Dung Master, you can throw one at one of them, and then both of them decide, we're just going to move into the same area anyway. Yeah. As you can tell, I kind of have history in that quest. But yeah. So yeah, early Zinogre is kind of like a little bit easier, and I didn't really go into detail when I talked about it, but like Arzuros provides you with, you know, pretty good armor, defense up small, combined with half stun, which with enough decorations can easily reach negate stun, which will just negate Thunderblight entirely from Zinogre, which kind of takes a certain element of the fight that makes it challenging kind of away, right? And then there's also the fact that there is access to Grey Jaggy, which, you know, gives you access to green sharp weapons and also attack up small via its armor. So, yeah, overall, this challenge is definitely kind of easier than Early Tigrex, and personally, I don't know, I feel like someone out there is probably going to say that it's not as difficult, so it's not really going to be as cool if you do it or whatever. Like, I feel like somebody out there is kind of going to, you know, call the validity of this challenge into question. But for the sake of appeasing everybody and making this challenge as challenging as possible, here's the criteria that I have set for myself. 1, no large monster. I know that I've already killed several large monsters, like, you don't want to see the amount of times I've killed frickin', you know, some of these. Like, quite a bit, actually. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so firstly, I'm not going to be using any large monster, right? So, no large monsters at all whatsoever. This is to greatly reduce my options and thus, you know, force me to be a little bit more creative. But more than that, I'm also going to pretend as though I am only in HR1 of the Guild Hall and 1-star Village quest. which will, you know, greatly limit my options even further, right? So no walking in like Dragonite armor or Dragonite ore, which I do have bits of. Right? And also solo, so no Palicos, so these two little lovely little chaps will have to stay home for me. Right? Now, there is a reason that I've decided to allow access to Guild Hall, which is something that I didn't do in Tigrex. Well, two reasons. One, in the case of Tigrex, I always did it by using stuff that I get in the Guild Hall, particularly the Murmur armor, which greatly reduces the challenge, right? Right. But the other reason why I've allowed myself to do it, alright, in this particular game, is the fact of this particular quest. Now, there are multiple reasons for this. Firstly, this game is very stingy with money. Like, very stingy with money. Like, for crying out loud, killing a Barroth or hunting a Barroth gives you 4,800 zenny. Now, that seems like a lot, until you remember that Monster Hunter Freedom Unite gives you 5,000 zenny for killing 50 Vespoids. I repeat, 5,000 zenny for killing 50 Vespoids. I ask you, what is the harder task? Fighting Barroth or killing 50 Vespoids? I can tell you which one's more annoying. It's clearly killing the 50 Vespoids, but to tell you which one's more harder, I don't know, fighting Barroth is harder than fighting a pack of frickin' Vespoids, man. Right, and outside of that, this entire game is very, very expensive, which means that if you were to do this on a fresh save file, it would be very annoying, because gaining access to the money necessary to fund yourself for tackling early Zinogre would be a pain in the butt. I would absolutely forgive somebody if they decided to hunt down like a couple of large monsters and then not use them. And in my particular case, that's the reason why I'm not doing it on a fresh save file. But that's also the reason why I'm allowing this particular quest to be used, because this is a very easy and straightforward quest to get good money off of, while also being able to mine various different bits of ore, which can definitely help out in forming equipment, right? And speaking of that equipment, this quest also gives you access to ice crystals and Ecisium. And this is important because my personal weapon of choice, well, in this case is weapons, I really haven't decided between the two, is either the Iron Katana Gospel or the Rhyme. And that's the reason why that particular quest is important, as it gives you access to materials that is required in both. Now, as of why I've selected the longsword, firstly, it's because it's one of my weapon mains, and secondly, it's the weapon type that I feel has a couple of good advantages for this particular challenge. Greatsword and Sword and Shield, my preferred weapons, admittedly, against Zinogre, right? Like, if I had the choice, I would take those two instead, right? Don't exactly have as many great options, and the options they do have that I can think of, right? Without killing any large monsters and only having access to gathering quests or whatever, right? Don't exactly have the highest amount of sharpness, and I'd rather not pull my hair out, which is the reason why I'm going to be focusing on this. The Ecisium and ice crystals definitely need these, but demonstrate. So, yeah, remember that Bloodstone quest that I mentioned earlier? Yeah, it gives you ice crystals and Ecisium. It's important as rewards, admittedly, because only 2 nodes are entirely available here that don't have Bloodstones. But regardless, that quest can give you probably enough supplies to make this particular weapon, and also can give you enough supplies for you to make Iron Katana Gospel. Okay, this, right here. As you can see, it requires Ecisium, and that can only be found in the Tundra, which that quest is. So, that's going to be the weapon that I'll be using for the challenge, either one of those two. Right? Now, as of the armor, well, since I'm greatly reducing my options, well, I kind of thought about it. Right? There are a couple of things that I could do. The first is Yakumo armor, you know, literally frickin' 1 point of defense, meaning I'm going into that quest with 5 defense, which... but it also does have Thunder Res, which is kind of Another option, obviously, is the alloy armor, which would require quite a bit of mining for you to get. That does give you quite a few advantages in the form of higher defense, quick sharpness, wind res, at the cost of a little bit of less scattering. It also gives you expert, which is kind of handy. But nah, because I absolutely hate myself. I'm gonna do it in a stupid way, right? I'm gonna pretend as though I'm in 1-star village, right? Well, then again, I just did say that I also have access to the time request. Regardless, I'm gonna be using the chain, which also does have the horrible disbenefit from earlier, where, you know, you have -10 thunder res, but it also has less defense in favor of having more health. And speaking of health, this thing is 7. And also, speaking of stuff, let's see. There we go. I'm an idiot. Yeah, you two take a nice little nap. Okay, do I really want to do this with? No. I want to pretend as much as humanly possible that I'm in a fresh, brand new save file that has barely been able to like prepare himself in this quest, which also means no armor skin. Right. Now this is as far as the equipment is concerned. As far as the items, every item that I'm about to use is definitely fully available for you right from the get-go. Book of Combos 1, Book of Combos 2. Mega Potions, easily accessible right from the get-go. Let me check the combo list real quick. What does this require? Kelby Horns and Immunizer. What does these require? These require Dragon Toadstools, which can be obtained from the Wandering Merchant at the start. You can buy a couple of Dragon Toadstools from him, which, you know, means that, yeah, Max Potions and Ancient Potions are kind of on the table. Demon drugs and armor skins aren't entirely impossible for you to make. Early on as well, you simply need bitter bugs and honey to do them, right, to make catalysts, and then you need the seeds and armor seeds to do them. So, yeah, again, everything that I'll have will be fully available to you at the start, right? You just kind of have to grind for it. Pitfall traps. Just in case I want to capture it, but admittedly I kind of do want to kill it. Farcaster in case, you know, stuff gets a little bit hairy. Whetstone because I'm a Blade Master. Herb, honey. Where are those blue mushrooms? There are the blue mushrooms. Mite seeds, adamant seeds, mulberries, and I believe that should be it. I don't think I could carry anything else that'd be of value. Do I want to do it with Rhyme Blade? No. Screw it, I will. I mean, I need to be more or less better prepared for it. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing it like this with the chainmail stuff, right? God, my brain is immediately telling me to put on the alloy stuff so I don't regret myself, but regardless. I mean, alright. I mean, the Hot Spring quest, the first one, yeah, it's 5 Bullfangos. I'd say using the Hot Spring is kind of fair. I'm not going to be killing that Great Jaggy. Who cares, right? So yeah, this is the stuff that I'm going to be using for the challenge. Here I go. I know I'm going to regret this, but you know. Here I go. Alright, last chance, Allosaur. Do you want to get the alloy? Actually, what even is the alloy made of? Actually, I have curiosity. What materials does it require? alloy, pelagisite, macrolite, and belite. These are all not too difficult to obtain at the start, just requiring I'm a brave man. I will do it. Well, you know what? Screw the Rye Blade. I'm doing it with the Iron Katana Gospel. Right? It does have more raw, but I think the ice element will make it do, like the ice element will make the Rime Blade just do a little bit more. Then again, it is 15 ice element, which would be like... Oh, right, no, this game uses true raw damage values anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, it is just 15 ice elements. Yeah, no, I'm doing it like this. So yeah. So off I go to do Early Zinogre! Although, first I gotta feed the drum. Here we go. I am an idiot. I forgot that this armor provides extra health, which means I didn't need to bring all these nutrients and stuff, but yeah, screw it. Oh damn, this quest gives a freaking shock trap? Then again, using a shock trap against Zinogre is not recommended since it'll just absorb the electricity from it and then like use it to charge it up. Right, Lean Drug, check. Armor skin. Oh my god, I forgot to take a drink, which means no drink skills. Oh boy. Oh boy, I am definitely making this really hard. Then again, I wouldn't really be able to tell what drinks were available at the start because admittedly I kind of forgot which ones were and were not available from the start. So, woohoo! Alrighty. Alrighty, let's see. Wait, I thought Boldrum appeared here. Oh no, it's Area 7, that's right. God, I haven't played this game in a good while. Alrighty, Boldromy Womy, show yourself. I am about to make myself pork for lunch. Reasons. I'm gonna sell you off to someone who likes to eat pork. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea for me. Oh, sweet, we get to listen to Oh, shut your mouth. Oh, you gotta charge it. Yep, there we go. Yeah! Longsword players cannot have nice things, and by nice things I mean longsword targets. It's also kind of like speed in general. Yeah, stand the ground, alright? You're kind of not what I want to fight anyway, but I kind of have to go through it to get my real objective. First time I got that warning message when I was a kid, and it terrified me to no end. Oh god, I think I was like 13 at the time? 12? Right around there. many. Yeah, they do provide you with extra supply items. You know what? It wouldn't hurt for me to go grab them. And probably also take a nice look. God, honestly, I would so love if they brought this mechanic back, where like when you're done with a quest, a warning sign appears and something invades the area. Or even when you're out and about in like an expedition, just a warning sign where like, oh yeah, big new frickin' monster is about to show up or something. A monster that you rarely ever see. Alrighty, time to take a nice little nappy wappy. Hi, friend! How you doing? I'm only annihilating the Kelpies because I need to charge up the longsword. I'm gonna need it where I'm going. And that charge is basically gone from how long it took me to get it. Take long at all to die. Well, then again, I do have 150 raw on this thing. It's kind of a lot. All right, let's do this. So remind me again, how do you win #1 most frickin' best monster in the Hunter's Choice Awards? Like, don't get me wrong, you're cool, but cool enough to be #1? Hey, don't howl at me. Okay, I'm sorry. Listen, you're one of my favorite monsters too. To go back to the village quest, select go to the... That's for pussy babies! I'm no pussy baby! I'm gonna fight this thing! What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, twirl your goddamn neck muscles in there. That hurts. Oh god, I can't wait to see the damage you do when you're freaking supercharged and angry! That's fun. Yep. Huh? Wait, that didn't hit me? Screw it, I'll take it. Oh, what do you guys want? Alright. Well, I think the next time is going to charge up. He's charged up. Shit. Again. God! I am an absolute Nimrod. Yeah, I wasn't taking my chances with the hitbox of that attack, so... rather not be in this tight corner with you. Oh, come on! That doesn't reach! I regret not taking the alloy armor. Oh boy. Gotcha! Okay. Back to white charge again. Ow. Okay, maybe picking longsword wasn't the best idea. Oh, hi there! Oh no, you're leaving here. I'm going to where the Bullfangos are. Oh boy. Yeah, that... G-rank level damage. And then again, I'm practically wearing nothing. And I do have negative frickin' 10 thunder res, so those thunder attacks are gonna hurt like... oh, ugh. Things I do. How do I do them? I didn't shoot! I said didn't hit. I'll take it. Gotcha. Freaking dodge roll in meteor afterwards. Gonna charge it. Go. I got the fabled red shots. Let's go. Charge up. Oh, this little teeny weeny hungry. Oh, stalking himself out. Oh no, you ain't devouring me. I know that. That's the pit attack. No, 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 no! That'll teach me to be so cocky. Ugh. Definitely got quite a bit of stamina back on that. Backed off just at the last second. Hey! Get back here! I'm not done with you! of the lousy times it had to be when a full drone was around. Okay, it's gonna kill me. Thank you, full drone. You actually saved me. Ha! Yes. Is that the other one or something? Whoa! That's close. Oh, that was the other one. Nice! Oh boy! It is Engie! Yeah, now we can do that attack. Whoa! Whoa there, buddy! Whoa! Okay, well, I'm just gonna stand over here. No, just, yeah. Whoa, there. Okay, that's your left. Oh, sorry, your right. Next for your other claw, and for your tail. Taking a whole package out of here. Easy there, boy. Hey! Gonna do that without, like, freaking running towards me? I don't think that's a good idea. Ah, great! You're munching on stuff! I wanted you to be freaking dying at some point! And there goes your tail! Top of that claw, please. Off. Just had to get it. He just had. single part within your body broken. Oh, it's limping! Yeah, this wasn't so bad after all. Ah, just a shell! For a tail. Maybe even a plate. Just for a tail. No. You take a nice little nap on the ground now. Oh, come on! Oh, you bastard. Oh, God. Oh, no! Oh, no! Whew! I want to take that to the face! Oh, I forgot I had might seeds and armor seeds, and they probably ran out halfway through this hunt. Oh god, me just inadvertently making this harder than it actually needs to be for some reason. I don't know why. I swear to God, if any of you wake it up, I am gonna... Why is it monsters at the... Oh god! Mom! Okay. Mom? Mom? I have no idea how I can make it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy! I swear, longsword users can't get any charges. I have to work for it. Okay, that's a good sign. Yeah, I was getting hit by that hog. Anticlimactic, but hey, I'll take it. There you have it. Early Zinogre in the Forest Murmur quest, in my chainmail undies, and with an iron katana gospel, and using only tools that you can get at the start. Potions that can be easily founded by getting herbs and mushrooms and honey. Ancient potions and max potions that you can get by literally selling your entire organs towards the merchants, so you can get dragon toadstools, armor skins, and demon drugs, which you can get via some catalysts, varcasters. Didn't really end up using these two at all. And might seeds, armor seeds, and I didn't even end up using that, so honestly it's kind of just there for nothing. Which, you know, you could just obtain early on by buying them from the merchant and then farming them in the farm. Hey! I did it! Awesome! Woohoo! Imagine if I got these. Wait, that's it? That's all I get? Really? Screw you. Yeah, give me my Jasper box. I beat the crap out of Mr. Zinny Winnie over there. Zinny Winnie the frickin' Wolfie Poo. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Anyway, bye.